Hello, and welcome to Vagrant Hippopotamus. Today we're looking at PK cards, the Broken Seal, specifically the Yellow Core deck. While I'm not 100% sure what any of that means, that is the accurate name. As you can tell, it is always PK cards. I really don't know if that stands for anything.
The publisher is PKXL Cards Incorporated, but that doesn't really tell us if the PK part actually means anything. It's not the initials of the designer, it doesn't look like, because his name is Brandon.
Oh, man. Anyways, let's see what we got here. It looks like I can get up to 4 players. Oh, and it was made in 2008, so that's cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Oh, okay, so there actually is a very slight story up here on the top. With a sudden crack in the ancient fire seal breached, losing the creeping malice once held within its bounds, heroes heed the call, noble and villain alike. Will the breach be sealed, or will darkness finally fall? Yeah, that's very brief.
Oh, I actually found the PKXL Cards Incorporated's LinkedIn, because, you know, people still use LinkedIn.
Do they?
I guess so. It's an Ohio company founded in 2006. Oh, the guy who made this game was one of the founders, and I guess it's specifically for publishing PK cards.
Wait, look at Brandon's last name. Pellock.
Yeah, I know, but that's PK, not BP.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Where does the K come from?
The last part of his last name.
Where does the XL come from?
That I'm not sure.
And what about the other guy, because it was founded by 2 people?
It's.
Why would you name the company after one of a duo of people?
I mean, I'm no genius, but
I mean, Vagrant Hippopotamus is named after me, Billy.
No, it isn't. I
Yeah,
mean, you thought of the name, obviously, and you.
I mean, this is
technically started the channel as well.
Yeah,
but...
this is my. I think I've mentioned this before, but this is my original YouTube channel from 2011 that I never used. So we just named it Vagrant Hippopotamus and wanted to upload a couple random videos.
And as you can tell, we have blossomed into something
mediocre.
Fabulous. Oh, we went completely different ways with that.
I mean, we've got 81 subs, which isn't as bad as which isn't as low as we had, but it's nothing to write home about.
I think it's pretty impressive. It's a start. It's a manual or another playmat. Oh, this is second playmat. Huh.
Oh, cool. So they give us the capability to wait. That's.
Or maybe
this isn't
the playmat.
This isn't a playmat.
Is that a poster?
I think it's a poster. And oh wait, nope, never mind. Playmat's on the back. I was wrong.
Okay, no, this is not a playmat. This is like the instructions.
Oh Jesus!
There's a lot of it, and it's kind of weirdly laid out.
I mean, I guess let's. How about you let me move the camera, because you're just causing the glare to shine around on the paper.
My bad.
We're just gonna. Oh no!
Oh man, the trump card.
Oh, PK. A PK occurs. Okay, so PK is a thing?
Power kill. I don't actually know.
I don't know, we should look more into this, but the few places I actually found online just point us in the direction of their LinkedIn, which basically just gives us also pretty basic information.
Is there any, like, evidence that this company is still active?
Oh, I actually did not look at that. Oh, actually, yeah, whatever. We'll just go down. Ooh, a henchman.
Yeah, there are, like, a ton of symbols we'll have to glance at here in a moment.
I'm so sorry for this being shaky. I'm, like, holding my phone and the stupid tripod.
I'm also a very shaky person, so this isn't really helping. Glossary of symbols.
Ooh, shape changer.
All right.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put this down.
Yeah, there's like a whole back section.
Oh God! Seriously?
Yeah, there is a lot to take in here. Oh man, the PK Gold. It's a hidden treasure, you know.
Huh. It says they have 4 employees.
So this is a very small
Wait,
group.
no. Oh, no, that's just 4 online.
Oh.
On LinkedIn. I guess they have 11 to 50? Huh. Yeah, there's not a lot about it.
Well, the art looks pretty cool. I know this like isn't the greatest angle, but you know.
Is it ever really the greatest angle, though?
Not when I'm involved. Influence cards, troop cards, power cards, and avatar cards. So that's pretty straightforward. You have 4 types of cards, if I ever learned how to count, and but they do their things that need to be done.
I mean, I certainly hope they do.
Let's take a real quick look at the playmat here.
Yeah, there's not a lot of info about this company anywhere, and I can't seem to find if it is even still in business.
Okay, so if you don't want to read all the stuff we just showed, apparently there's actually a quick play option there.
Why can't it just all be quick play and leave it at that?
Not everybody wants to play for 2 minutes and call it a day.
I do. I'm everybody.
Anyways, it's a better look at the symbols, but
this is just a better look at the art in general.
yeah, I mean the art's actually pretty cool looking as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I like it. But I don't think there's much art in these games that we looked at that we don't like. I mean, there definitely has been.
Oh, okay, so this I think is just a single play mat. It's got the influence cards, the deck.
All right, so a little disappointing. We thought we were going to open some cards that had 2 play mats, but actually, if it's 1 deck, I'm not really sure why it would have 2 play mats.
Yeah, because you'd still need another deck to face somebody else anyways, but
shit.
That mean it makes sense. Okay. How about we get to actually opening the cards?
I mean, we've been waiting on you.
Figure out how to do that.
Are we not going to open the little pack first?
Should we open the little pack?
Energy drink. Maybe we should.
Alright. I will get to the little pack first.
Um,
8 minutes later.
20 minutes later. Oh, well,
It's a will-o-wisp, which I'm pretty sure is a type of spirit, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I guess it's a water type, undead, and it is a henchman, specifically.
Huh. Weird.
I always assumed will-o-wisps are generally involving fire for some reason.
I mean, I think the whole thing is they kind of look like they're just floating flames, but they aren't actually fire or anything like that. It's like they're spirits or something. Kishi. Oop.
Ooh, oh, that's cool. Got like a...
Oh, geez. I didn't even notice the dog head coming out of their back.
Right? It's like some kind of beast thing.
Hunger. If you are victorious, you may spend 1... Karma?
Karma?
Is it karma?
Yeah, 1 karma
yeah.
to all opponents' troops. This sortie face down. Which face? Anyways. I'm sorry.
Hey, did you check out the back yet?
Oh, actually, I have not shown the back yet. I know that's my thing to do here. I'll show it now. Boom. PK cards. Pretty straightforward. Gets right to the point. Okay.
PK fire, if
Confusion. It's a Pokemon move I like to use a lot, despite not being very strong.
Not strong at all. Why would you have Pokemon that still use confusion?
I just started my play, okay? This is really cool art, though. Also, it's mildly confusing.
It's like some kind of horse bird, and it's really veiny.
Yeah. He's riding a bird. That is... Oh, it's teeth. I don't know.
Yeah,
Birds with teeth kind of freaks me out. Like
dude, all birds have teeth.
Okay, not all birds, but the
All
ones that do are
birds.
kind of freaky. It's an oni. That's a type of ogre, right? Or are onis their own kind of thing?
Oh my god. Are you just like asking me about just various world folklore and what I remember off the top of my damn head?
Mildly. It's very big. Also, I haven't watched Inuyasha in way too long, so...
What? What does that have to do with anything?
There's some onis in that.
Yeah, because it's...
A Japanese demon, essentially.
Yes. Yeah, it's like a yokai, demon, ogre, troll. It's like it's kind of like a bunch of different things, basically.
It's a metal fiend, according to this.
I mean, that one's pretty big, and being really tall is metal, so that checks out.
Yes. I'm actually surprised it wasn't labeled as a giant, Raiju, and it's shiny.
Okay, so it seems like a lot of this is... Or at least a couple of these cards are kind of Japanese folklore inspired.
I dig it. It's like a...
Ow, hey, come here. Avery's just trying to chew on the other chair, and then he bit me.
Yeah, he does love chewing on it. Oh! This is one of the guys that was on the playmat on the back end. Avon Golden Hair.
Well, I didn't say all of the stuff was
hi
Japanese seeming.
This is like nearing Paladin almost. Love the sword. Alright. Oh, it's a satyr. I finally learned how to pronounce it correctly.
Well, how were you pronouncing it before?
Satire.
That's a completely different word spelled a different way.
I know. Just not good with words.
Satyr.
It's a Fey type, and it's a double, apparently.
Okay, so it seems like this game takes kind of inspiration from different folklores and mythologies.
Oh, this is freaking cool. The lung.
Maybe, is that where fire is stored in? Fire is stored in the lungs?
I mean, I can imagine it. Where else would they keep the fire?
The fire sac?
Actually, I always assumed it was two different kinds of organs that essentially, like, combine when it's being pushed out their mouths. So this kind of makes the fire so they're not constantly burning. If that makes sense.
It does, but hey, where are you going, Avery?
We'll see in a little bit. Hey.
Ooh, div or div.
Another Fey type.
Metal, henchman.
Yeah. Can't tell if he's, like, in a cage or else if it's just, like...
Why would they give him a ring of keys if he was in a cage?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure he locked people up or something.
Oh, okay, so those people are in the cage then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, just locking someone in a cage and then giving them the keys seems like kind of counterproductive.
You know, you've got a point, actually.
If not incredibly stupid.
Ativaris.
Aitvaris?
Sure. I'm not actually sure how you would pronounce this one. But it's like a horse bird or something. It's kind of neat looking. The art on this one's actually... it's actually pretty cool.
Huh. Okay, so... Now, people feel free to correct us if we're wrong, because I'm just Googling this stuff.
As we go.
But apparently an Aitvaris is a nature spirit in Lithuanian mythology. Huh. And I guess I'm looking at a picture, some people are doing this parade and they made a costume. I guess it's usually more dragon-like.
That's fair.
So this one looks kind of like dragon horse-like, kind of.
With like sort of a rooster face.
Huh. Interesting.
I dig it. An ambler.
Oh, that's why it looks like that. An Aitvaris is said to hatch from the egg of a 9 to 15-year-old rooster. Wait, roosters don't lay eggs. Those are the males.
Magic.
the Gathering.
Anyways, amblyoph. I am really trying here.
I'm not even going to try that one.
Amblyophy. That's the best I can do with you.
No, not anaphylaxis.
That's a type of shock, isn't it?
Yes.
Anyways, it's like a spider-looking thing.
This actually is a real creature. It's a tailless whip scorpion.
Good lord. Okay, you know what? I see that. I mean, I forgot the scorpions are technically arachnids, but still. Like, that's... Whoa.
I guess they're whip scorpions because their legs are very, very long and spindly.
Yeah, it's almost like daddy long legs. Except for, yeah, without the tail. It's still pretty freaky looking, I'm not going to lie. I dig it.
I'm going to just back out of that because that was actually kind of freaking me out.
Too much leg, not enough tail.
It's too much of everything. Oh!
Jotun.
Jotun.
Jotun?
Yeah, that I actually do know. That is what they call the giants in Norse mythology.
Yep, it is a water giant. It checks out. Also, just cool helmet.
How do you know it's his helmet, not his head?
I mean, it could be, actually. Like, I kind of see eyebrows, and those could be ears, possibly.
Like, he could just have a layered head. You don't know you don't know giant biology.
No, I don't, actually. I do not.
You don't know really tall guy biology?
Yes, I do not.
Formigan?
Formigan? That sounds almost like...
And I'm just looking all this up now. Usually we look this kind of stuff up and just correct ourselves when I'm editing the videos, but I get the feeling there's going to be way too much to actually do that.
Trying to remember where trolls come from. I almost feel like this could be from the same area.
Oh, Formigan is also a bug.
Yeah, it looks like a giant ant.
I think? Well, actually, this one is just saying it's somebody's name, and it's trying to give me their family history. You know what? We won't look up everything, but...
Only if we're curious enough, but this is just some wild art. Like, it's just straight up destroying us, and then you got the people hiding.
Looks like a fire ant from Fallout 3. They're giant ants that breathe fire.
You know, ants are bad enough. They don't need to know how to breathe fire. That's
How are they bad? They're just little buddies that get everywhere.
No, they're jerks, and they like to bite. Anyways, here's a Monsock.
Okay, I'll look up one more because I'm actually curious about what this is.
Apparently it's a metal half-blood, according to this card. Okay, this is some really neat art, though.
Okay, maybe some of this isn't actually based on anything, because I can't find anything for this either, to be honest. The other one might just be based off of a name for an ant or a type of insect, and they might have... Well, Buccaneer is a pirate.
Yeah, that's a pretty understandable one. It's a human.
No kidding.
I mean, it's not like pirates weren't humans, you know?
Hey now. You haven't heard of those, the really rare dog pirates?
Is that because of the Hailstorm tracks?
Oh, I completely forgot that they made blank for dogs in like all their albums.
Those are fun. But yeah, Caucus. Another giant of sorts. Earth type. Neat. Oh yeah, you got a size comparison there. I didn't even notice the little dude at first.
Well, this isn't the giant.
No, I know.
This is.
I know. So. I just didn't notice the guy at first there. I was like, oh, okay. It's good
crossbowman.
Simple, understandable.
It's a man who uses a crossbow.
That was a really sweet helmet. I don't know. I always liked helmet with horns.
Oh man, doubles.
Gotcha.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, it's a leopard seal. It looks...
Oh, it's literally... What the
yeah, it's like a hybrid of a leopard and a seal. I thought it was a lion at first, but...
I think that's actually two different things, fighting each other. But I don't think leopard seals exactly look like this either.
This is cool.
I mean, yes, obviously. What, we don't get two leopard seals? That's unfortunate.
Night Crusader.
Looks like the sword's coming out of the card right at you.
Yeah, you should probably check out behind him, though.
No.
About to get clubbed. Got 2 of these, though. A dryad. Oh, it's like a parrot.
A dryad, I think, is a type of nature spirit.
I assume it's similar to what the what are those called? I'm blanking out, but like the elemental creatures from Skyrim.
Spriggans?
Yeah, I think that's kind of what the Spriggans are based off of.
I think so. I believe so.
Anyways, this is a fae, so another fairy type thing.
Yeah.
Because you said a lot of the folklore from that area are like fae types, like the trolls, the goblins, not the trolls, but is it Ireland?
Yeah,
Irish. Okay.
Yeah, in Celtic mythology, I believe.
Yeah.
Basically, just fairies are any magical or spiritual beings. It doesn't describe a specific creature.
Oh, a water elemental. I kind of hope we get 2 of these. I will keep one myself. I mean,
aren't we keeping these cards?
I mean, yes.
Oh, well, there's an actual Spriggan.
Oh.
I know a Spriggan is a thing, too.
Good lord. These are some slick cards. I mean, I'm glad they're not sticky. Those get annoying, too, but...
This isn't a deck from the 90s. Have you noticed it usually is the cards from the 90s or earlier that stick together?
Well, they're just, like, so well compressed because of the air and then just unused for, like,
no, I'm not talking about
30 years.
Not talking about the anime series Spriggan.
It's a giant. It's a metal giant.
Oh, Spriggans are from Cornish folklore.
Oh, okay. Ooh, it's a nereid.
So yeah, it is. It's also a type of fairy from the look of it.
This one's also a fairy type. Fae. Does not need to follow suit. Okay.
Okay, I said it was Celtic mythology. I think that's just the what I hear it from the most, but I think it could actually be just from European mythology in general.
I mean, that's fair. There is an insane amount of mythology coming from Europe.
I don't know. It'll be impossible for any regular person to keep up with all of this and just be able to spout the information out at will. So I'm just kind of going off what I remember and the few things I can really quickly look up on your phone.
That's fair. This is a dragon salamander. A burning salamander, if you will. Because it's burning things. Heh.
Yeah, because salamanders were supposed to be able to breathe fire.
Yeah. Okay.
And be resistant to fire.
Despite being an aquatic lizard of
amphibious.
Sorts? Amphibious? That's the word, amphibious.
No, they're amphibians. They're not lizards. That would make them reptiles.
But they're like lizard shapes. They just
I know. It's like a
they're
newt.
Amphibians.
They're the shape. They're shaped the same as lizards, but they're amphibians, not reptiles.
That was weird.
Fun fact: real salamanders are not fireproof. I know from experience. I'm joking. Oh my god.
This is a banshee. Obviously, banshee.
I mean, she is screaming.
It's an undead type, apparently.
Yeah, I think banshee are ghosts.
I never really thought about what banshees were. I just kind of assumed they were their own...
I'm pretty sure they're ghosts that if you hear them scream, you die or something.
Wild. I was just
possibly.
I don't know. The first time I ever heard about Banshee was from Halo, and I never really cared for those games, but I sure loved running into people with them. They didn't like it, but I did.
Okay, I think everyone knows what a Cyclops is. It's just a really big dude with one eye. Okay. And that's exactly what it's what it's shown as on the card.
I mean, that's cool and all, but when are we going to get a Biclops?
So humans. A bicorn, a unicorn with 2 horns. Well, he's not really a unicorn, but...
That thing's freaking wild. It's actually kind of uncomfortable to look at.
This is actually surprisingly gory art. Jesus. Let's
this is cool.
Let's keep this family friend. No!
Fuck yeah. I mean, okay. It's a forest giant. As you can tell, it's a giant and a wood type. Oh, hello.
Look, it's a feathered troll. It's a little gremlin. Come here.
All right.
He's just going to poop on the table again, isn't he?
I hope not. But yeah, forest giant.
I mean, it's not like we use anything on that side of the table anyway. Oh, he's just hiding and making sounds. Yeah, we see you, Avery.
Actually, Skana sounds like a really cool name. But it's a killer whale with horns.
I was going to say it looks like a killer whale. I'm pretty sure it's not actually a killer whale, but...
Avery?
Hey,
hi.
Come on.
Another Skana. It's
Jarl.
a Jarl. So it's not exactly a king, but it's still a leader. I learned that from Skyrim. Anyways, it's a Quetzal. Quetzal.
Oh, yeah, the Mayan winged snake.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Mayan or Aztec? I can never frickin' remember, dude.
I just know it's like the god of harvest or something.
Well, that's Quetzalcoatl. I think a Quetzal is just...
Oh, those are two different things?
I
always assumed that was
so.
just like a shortened version of it because
Wait. Bring the...
Quetzalcoatl is a very wordy name, like most of... It might be Aztec, actually. I just know a lot of the names are really wordy.
I guess a Quetzal is a type of real-world bird. Interesting.
Oh, that's a beautiful bird, too. Is that like a type of parrot? What?
Nope, I was right the first time. It's Aztec.
Okay.
And yeah, you're right. You were also right. It was a deity. So we were both kind of right and both kind of wrong.
It happens. Can't always be right. Can't always be wrong. It's a Yeti.
Says you. That's like Bigfoot but cold, right?
Yes. I actually love the fact that as far as any myth goes on this planet, like the Yeti and, things similar to it are just like literally on every continent.
Why are people so impressed? It's just really hairy people.
They're also large.
Like, you can go to Kentucky and see the same thing.
You're not necessarily wrong.
I don't know why Kentucky.
That's where the fried chicken comes from. Polivek. It is a guy trying to steal eggs from a very pissed off lizard bird.
A lurd, gotcha.
But this card is focused on the guy, not the bird.
I mean, yeah.
Also, I hope he's good at escaping because he's going to need it. Hey, look, it's a paladin. Jesus. That dragon's dead.
Paladins destroy evil. The dragon was evil.
I mean,
he purified that cave for the good of mankind.
Let's be real. At least like half stories in myth involving dragons generally revolve around greed. So
I mean, they're very greedy.
It's a noble gin.
Okay, yeah, we already put some, at least some information.
We've talked about
for
gin
before in one of our previous videos. Crap, I was actually going to plug the video, but I can't remember which freaking video it was. God damn it.
Yeah, but
Well, I guess they just have to watch all 270 something of our videos on the channel.
Well, more specifically, was it a card video or a game?
It was a card video, but
okay,
I mean, while they're here, they might as well watch our other videos too.
Start watching. You'll have time for it. Ooh, this is cool.
Okay, a hart is a type of deer.
I can tell. I'm not sure who that is, but
not the one that the card is about. That's who it is.
It is the wood beast. But yes, you're right. It's a deer. It is really neat looking.
Okay, so I was actually looking into the Quetzals more. I think Quetzal is just what kind of bird it is.
Oh. So there's actually a few different types then.
Yeah, 5.
Huh.
So yeah, it's not a parrot. It is a Quetzal.
That's fair. Oh, and it is from South America, which makes sense because I'm pretty sure where the Aztecs predominantly.
Oh no! This one is partially from North America, Mexico, which is in North America.
Fair enough.
Which is weird, but what the heck? A double all the way back here?
Yeah, usually they were like right next to each other when it happens.
Trying to sneak your way into the
Thunderbird. This is freaking sweet.
Thunderbird is native. Native.
Indigenous. Shape changer? Okay. I wasn't saying okay to you. It's a Valkyrie. Are Valkyries like...
Valkyries are also from Norse mythology.
Okay. I was gonna say if it had ask if it had something to do with paladins, but
Valkyries
that
are
makes sense,
Valkyries like giving you the Cliff's Notes version. Valkyries were like angelic type beings who would ferry the souls of warriors who died bravely in battle to Valhalla.
Oh, okay. Yes. A little busy here.
Or for anyone that's been watching our Skyrim videos, Sovngarde.
Yes. Ooh, it's a phoenix.
Yeah, so this just involves like beings from just all over the world, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, supposed beings.
That's kind of like a...
I actually really like that. I'm not really good at remembering this kind of stuff all the time. So, I mean, I'm obviously going to get a bunch of stuff wrong. I probably have gotten a bunch of stuff wrong. But I do find mythology and folklore to be genuinely very interesting.
Same.
And I actually really like hearing about it.
That's actually why I always enjoy getting the MetaZoo cards. But those are more leaning towards cryptids rather than mythology, even though it does kind of cross over on occasion. White tiger. This does not look like a tiger, but it does look cool. Anyways, it's a metal beast, so
it's like a reverse saber-toothed tiger, where it's like,
oh yeah,
it's an underbite tiger.
Kind of dig the horns on it though.
Wait, what? Oh, God damn it!
Yeah, this is
well, those are more
all
like
over this thing.
Are those horns, or would those be like spines, or is that just on the back?
I don't know. It goes like across the face, the side of the head.
Yeah, maybe spines are just the spikes on the back across the spine. Actually, you know what? That makes more sense.
Okay, I'm probably going to butcher this, but I'm pretty sure it's Lorelei. Lorelei.
Opportunism. Shelter.
It is a fairy type.
Fae.
Fae.
Oh, we don't need the information on the Quetzals open anymore.
Okay, so this is either Yahater or Yajatar. It's Fae type, though, either way. And this thing is actually pretty neat looking, too. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I dig it. Oh, I think it's a trump card, apparently. To an extent. Huh. Neat.
Okay, I was actually looking up how you pronounce the word, but none of this is helping. It's a creature it's from Finnish folklore, though.
Alright. It almost looks like, I mean, it does say it's a Fae type, but it almost looks like a fairy, but like with its wings just kind of melted.
It is an evil female spirit.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, like, spiritual creatures from anywhere can't always be considered evil or good necessarily, though some definitely are.
I was about to say, that one specifically is labeled as evil then.
But from the sound of it, a lot of creatures from folklore and such are mostly just assholes.
I mean, yeah.
Some are assholes and some will just straight up eat babies.
Gnomes, kobolds, those little scoundrels. Not the lizard-looking ones.
Yeah, kobolds aren't dragons, they're hairy little people. They're like hairy little goblins. I go by the original meaning behind kobold.
And I just look up what furries say kobolds look like.
So dragons.
I don't know, they just look like tiny death claws, which isn't accurate, but they're cool looking.
I blame Dungeons & Dragons, because I think that's where that version comes from, is Dungeons & Dragons.
I mean, that's fair.
Possibly.
Anyways, here's a Triton.
That's where I saw it for the first time, anyway.
Yeah? It's like an Olympian sort of looking thing.
You mean Atlantean?
Atlantean, sorry.
Olympus is,
That's Zeus and them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Mount Olympus is where the gods in Greek mythology live.
It's a fox fae. Oh, I get it. Because, you know, foxes can, like, shapeshift in Japanese lore.
Yeah, and they often shapeshift into beautiful women to trick, like, stupid, gullible dudes.
Good.
That goes back to the whole thing I mentioned about some of them just being assholes. Because that's essentially what kitsune are, is just assholes.
Nuada?
I'm going to say...
Celtic, probably. At least that's my guess.
No, it doesn't sound Celtic to me. We're thinking about this a lot more than we usually do, but this has a lot more, like, just generalized folklore mythology feel than cards we look through usually do.
Yeah, but I really dig it, though. Also, some really cool art.
Huh. Okay, apparently Nawada is thought to be a god of some kind.
All right.
I'm trying to see from where. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Irish mythology. So you're right. So it's also probably not pronounced anything like that, since a lot of
Probably not.
a lot of like Gaelic and old Irish words are pronounced completely differently than how you would assume.
I mean, that's fair. I'm bad with pronunciation anyways. I was just kind of looking at the face paint going on, and it's like...
I do really like how...
I've never seen Braveheart, but I've seen that, like,
that's
style.
Scotland. That's Scotland.
Oh, that is
Noel.
Scotland, ain't it? Shit, I'm dumb.
Also, fun fact, there were kilts in Braveheart, even though people didn't actually start wearing kilts until a couple hundred years after that movie was set, because it's based on a real person.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was like 300 or 400 years later they didn't start wearing kilts.
That's still quite a time skip.
And then in the background of one scene, you can also see a car.
I gotta watch that movie someday just so I can laugh at that scene. I hope it never gets edited out. Anyways, Ben Sozia.
Never changed Mel Gibson. I know he didn't actually make the movie, but he starred in it, so I'm blaming him.
You want to know what another good movie that he's in? Chicken Run. You thought I was going to say Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, but you don't
Shame
have.
on you.
Yeah, but you don't have to look at him in that movie.
Anyways, great band.
Bond?
Bond. That thing's freaky as fuck looking.
Jesus, it's like some kind of spider monster, but why would a spider need a mouth?
So we can chomp on this bad boy.
That's not how spiders eat, though. They just kind of liquefy your insides.
Yeah, so like, why does it need a bottom row of all teeth?
Why does it need a mouth in general? Unless it's not a venomous type. Wait, no. I think all spiders can do that, though, because I don't think any spiders have mouths.
Yeah,
because why would they need mouths?
Yeah, most like small spiders, they generally bite to just like paralyze or straight up kill it, and then they wrap it with the webbing because they don't have enough junk in their venom to actually liquefy the stuff.
The webbing does?
Yeah, the webbing does for the smaller spiders.
Oh, okay. So smaller spiders, their webbing can be acidic to smaller bugs.
Yeah, that's why I always see them like wrap up their prey.
Okay, I actually didn't know that.
And then like after a little while,
oh man, cornucopia.
Everything goes in the cornucopia.
Apparently, even souls. I'm assuming that's what those are.
Little goblins.
It's a skull cornucopia.
Skull cornucopia. This is... I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of the Adult Swim one, but this is...
Oh, that's where you heard that from.
This is funny. I love this. Yeah, it's just like a minute of just putting everything in the cornucopia. Call of the Wild. Great story. Cool card.
I don't think this involves the story at all,
nope,
actually.
This looks like he's turning into a werewolf, possibly.
I mean, that's about as wild of a call as you could probably get.
Yes. Jihad. It is a religious term.
Middle Eastern religious term, correct?
I believe so. Good lord, look at that creature.
Okay, there's a lot of really weird-looking stuff in this game, but I really like it.
Like, this angel dude's just so ready to just murk whatever this thing is. Like, it's got to be undead since it obviously has no eyes and it's partially skeletal, but...
Okay, Okay, I guess a jihad could be the spiritual struggle within oneself against sin.
Huh,
interesting.
So I wonder if in a sense this is supposed to be like a reflection of him fighting himself.
Yes, his inner demon, which looks like
Horrifying.
a skinned spider baboon or something. With, like, more legs.
This is a really cool card, but it's a lot to take in.
Gambit.
Gambit.
Yes, your favorite X-Men character.
Yes, the guy who throws cards.
Well, that's not his power.
No, but the cards blowing up is...
That's not his power either.
Well, it's not specifically the cards. I'm pretty sure he can make anything blow up. He just uses cards, right?
No, that's not his power either. It's not making things explode. Keep going, and I'll look it up.
All right, blinding light. I mean, it looks like the other two are probably blinded, but the one in front is
Gambit's power mainly is kinetic energy generation. Like, things go fast, he make them go faster. And I think the energy just kind of overloads the cards, essentially, and they just burst. Because he just shoves a fuck ton of energy into them.
Okay, so his powers aren't necessarily making things explode, but he found a way to make them explode anyways.
Yeah, because kinetic energy is the energy of an object that it possesses due to motion.
Oh, okay,
so he throws the cards while infusing them with kinetic energy, and that energy builds and builds as it keeps flying forward until I think eventually it just bursts.
Okay, so we got 2 doubles here. Confusion.
Oh, cool. Elf shot. Oh, wow. This video is actually going on a lot longer than I was expecting. But there's a lot to say about these.
Yeah. Gift of Grace. I dig it. I'm not 100% sure what's going on everything here, but it's still cool. Holy Might.
Holy moly.
Light of Truth. This bro's just like lighting up some runic portal of sorts.
Oh, actually.
Huh?
Well, wait, this is... What the fuck?
Wait, so it's actually a real word?
Well, this is Urban Dictionary. I don't think half the stuff are real because I'm pretty sure, like, the community votes on these things.
I always assumed it was more of like a joke sort of thing, like a meme. It's a meme dictionary, if you will. Anyways, this is the last one, and I'm probably going to butcher it because I don't understand these little things above letters. I don't know. They all have different names. Anyway, it says it's Amadon. Feel free to correct me.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. So that was all of them. And he's like an elf guy.
Oh, geez, yeah. And this video has been going on for almost 43 minutes, which... That's usually longer than we like to make our card videos now, but... Okay, we're not going to set your phone up there anymore. But it happens once in a while, but we...
So this was...
just put it in front... Just put it laying down in front of the phone.
I mean, I was going to...
Just... Thank you for watching Vagrant Hippopotamus, and we'll see you in the next video.